There was an onslaught of baseball puns on the Oregon House floor today as lawmakers passed a bill that would help raise $800 million to help fund the construction of a new Major League Baseball stadium on Portland's south waterfront.
But I guess batter up.
Oregon won't need to pinch hit if something goes awry. This is not a curveball, it is a win-win.
And I'll call it a foul ball at first, but I think there's a chance that it might come into the outfield.
Colleagues, Senate Bill 110 is a home run for our state.
Senate Bill 110 would use what's called a jock tax to raise the money. The tax would come from the salaries of MLB players and staff, as well as those of visiting teams. That's if the MLB choose Portland for an expansion team. The bill passed the House today on a 46-6 vote.
Senate Bill 110 does not impose 1 cent of new taxes on the people of Oregon. With the approach we are taking via privately secured bonds, there is no financial risks to the state via this mechanism, and those bonds are repaid over time through MLB and employee salaries which currently do not exist in Oregon. After the bond is paid off, what's remaining is windfall revenue for the state. Independent modeling estimates that an MLB franchise could generate $5 billion in economic development, which can be exactly the shot in the arm that Portland needs as part of its revitalization efforts.
It was a bipartisan vote in favor of a Major League Baseball team, both Democrats and Republicans calling it a once-in-a-generation opportunity.
It occurs to me that not only do we want to play ball in terms of baseball, we need to play ball in terms of our economy. If I were looking at marketing a ballpark, of course I'd put it in the Portland area. That's where the people are in terms of turnout. But you also have a communication and transportation system where you can be drawing people in. And yes, we'll be working on those other issues. But if we want to play ball with our economy, we need to encourage this positive thinking about how we're going to not only build up an economic project, but have some fun.
But several lawmakers said they were concerned that the city of Portland, especially downtown, is not ready for a ballpark.
I do support this bill to a point, but I think it's a swing and a miss when it comes to our infrastructure. The adverse impacts it's going to creating this stadium, and there's been no discussion about transportation, no discussion about law enforcement, all the things that creates an environment that people want to visit downtown Portland is a miss.
That bill now goes to Governor Kotek. She's said in the past that she supports it. And again, this all depends on if Portland is actually chosen to get an MLB team, which at this stage is unclear. Utah, for example, approved similar funding years ago, and Salt Lake City is viewed as a strong competitor with any expansion on the western side of the country. But this effort is meant to make the Rose City more attractive to the league's top brass. And keep it here. We're right back after this.